Hello, I'm Angela Gill, and today I have the privilege of introducing you to Cole Wyant. Cole is the founder of Chamber Revenue Strategies, a really great new program to help chambers of commerce all over the country. Welcome, Cole.
I'm tremendously excited to be here.
Well, we're pleased to have you. Tell me a little bit about what is Chamber Revenue Strategies?
Chamber Revenue Strategies, as the name implies, is a business that's been created solely for the purpose of serving chambers of commerce. And by serving, I mean that we actually create programs that generate a windfall in non-dues revenue. And non-dues revenue is revenue that comes to them outside of their traditional membership dues. And in addition to that, we create a prodigious amount of goodwill by actually reaching out and touching in a very wholesome, sentimental way every single adult resident in their community. And the program is wildly successful at attracting new members, retaining the existing members that they have, and actually even winning back former members of their chamber. The way we do that is we actually reach out and send every adult resident in their community a birthday card on their birthday. And the birthday card is customized for the Chamber of Commerce, has a picture of the executive director, the logos and markings, colorings for the chamber. And inserted in the personalized card is 15, 20, 25, maybe more, actual gift certificates, bona fide gifts submitted from the members of the chamber as gifts to the resident to celebrate their birthday.
So you're kind of like Santa Claus, would you say?
I have heard that, but actually, it's the chamber executive in the chamber that's the Santa Claus. Think about it this way. Every single one of those greeting cards that are sent out are from the chamber with a picture of that chamber executive. And so all of the accolades, all of the goodwill perception is going to be leveled at the chamber. So what am I? I guess I'm the foreman up at the North Pole at Santa's factory that's in behind the scenes doing the thankless work, right? So that the Santa gets all of the billing and top billing and credit. And in our case, it's the chamber executive that's going to be exalted with their local members and by extension, the organization itself.
The organization itself, yeah. It's great for the community. Well, what a great idea. And what a fun package to get in the mail. Is this a new idea? I've not heard of anyone doing anything like this before.
Well, they say, Angela, that there's nothing new under the sun. I'd actually heard that banks recently, or read, I guess, that banks recently had swiped the idea or borrowed the idea of drive-thrus from the fast food industry. So I guess everything is relative. But in our particular case, all the way back in 1928, a guy by the name of Thomas Briggs founded an organization you may have heard of called the Welcome Wagon.
Oh, yes, I've heard of the Welcome Wagon.
And the Welcome Wagon, what he did, brilliant guy, was he would send hostesses door to door, knock on the door of new homeowners, welcome them to the community with a basket of gifts. And in our particular case, we've expanded on that idea in the sense that not only do we work with homeowners, but we do every birthday in the community. We work with all the new babies, each birth, every wedding, or anybody celebrating a marriage, and any formation of a new business. So separate in addition to the issue of a homeowner, we're willing to reach out to all of those. It begins with the birthdays and then expands into all of those other areas. In addition to that, we're differing from a Welcome Wagon in the sense that we partner or elected to partner with chambers of commerce as opposed to going directly to the consumer, I guess, themselves. But the idea itself, the genesis for it, Thomas Briggs all the way back in 1928.
What a neat, it's so just amazing how things change over time and how they grow. You really couldn't show up at somebody's door these days with a basket, but to get something in the mail, that's a whole different feeling to it.
Exactly, especially with the two-income families today.
Right. And it'd be so much fun to get a little package like that. So how'd you come up with this idea?
Well, we talked about Welcome Wagon, and a number of years ago, I had purchased a franchise for actually a competitor of Welcome Wagon.
Okay.
And in short order, a matter of just a few months, that particular franchise became the most successful franchise in the country for this 50-year-old, highly credible organization. And as a result of that, they promoted and put me in charge of the hiring and developing, training and management of their entire national field force and all of their franchises around the country. And so that was the initial genesis. I fell in love with the idea of doing well by doing good, doing well for yourself while giving gifts as a way of making a living. And that was the original catalyst that created the interest in chamber revenue strategies, which allows us to expand that again from just people that have moved into a community to births and weddings and new businesses, etc.
Pretty soon, everybody in the community is going to hear from the chamber with a gift.
Well, everybody gets touched because it's really all of the meaningful celebrations in one's life. Exactly.
So, Cole, let's get into the nuts and bolts. How does this work exactly?
So, are you up for some fun?
Well, of course I am.
Okay. Let's pretend.
Okay.
This is your cell phone.
All right.
You look down at your cell phone and you realize that the phone hasn't rang, but you actually received a voicemail message. So you bring that phone up to your ear, you hit your play button, and I'll deliver your message.
All right. Well, look at this. I missed a call. I didn't even hear the phone ring.
Hello, this is Bruce Wayne with the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce, and I'm calling to wish you happy birthday. We noticed that your birthday is fast approaching, and several of the members have gotten together, and we've got birthday gifts for you. We've got a packet that's on its way. We have some stragglers, members that are still getting their gifts into me, but look for a packet from the Chamber of Commerce on or about your birthday. But to tease you, let me tell you that we've got already a free pizza and a month at the gym and a free oil change and a free portrait for your family, as well as food galore. So look forward to a packet coming to you from the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce to wish you happy birthday.
That is really cool. I mean, how exciting. And it's such a great upbeat message, and I think it'll make people look forward to getting that packet.
Well, right, and then the executive director from the Chamber of Commerce thought of me.
And everybody knows the executive director.
Right. Okay. And then a few days later, the packet arrives. And so it comes to you in the mail, and this is what they receive.
Okay. Want me to open it?
Sure, please do.
I will. Oh, this is nice. It's a nice card, a good-looking card. You would open this. It doesn't look like junk mail. There's Bruce Wayne with his nice message. Happy birthday from the staff and members of the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce. We hope your day is filled with unexpected pleasures. Enclosed, you will find gift certificates for completely free goods and services from some of the most respected members of our chamber. Please accept these gracious gifts and irresistible free offers from carefully selected pillars of our local business community as a special birthday remembrance from the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce. Nothing for you to buy, just heartfelt, no strings attached, goodwill gifts to help you celebrate your special day. Pick up your gifts today. Your free gifts are available for a limited time only, so stop by and visit our members as soon as you can. Once again, on behalf of the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce, happy birthday. What a nice message. Oh, and look how it's all in this nice little folder.
One thing you'll note, too, is you've got some text messages here on the left, and those are actually from sponsors of the program, members of the Chamber of Commerce that are wishing you well for happy birthday, and they're inviting you in to take advantage of your free gift. And then now you begin to see the gifts involved.
It personalizes it a little bit more. And look, there's some confetti in there, some birthday confetti. This is fun. Let's see what we've got here. A dozen cupcakes.
Made with love.
Yes, made with love, always. Ooh, a free 1-hour studio session with a free 11 by 14 photo print. That's nice. 18 holes of golf. Very nice. Here's dinner. Noble Romans. One free, one topping deep dish Sicilian pizza.
Great.
Oh, here's a nice hamburger. And fries and a drink for your whole family. There's dinner again.
Right.
And then after you eat all that, here's a gym membership for 1 month, a trial. Flowers. That's great.
Birthday flowers.
Yes, birthday flowers. A massage, birthday massage. That would be great too. Oh, and the movies. Something to do on the weekend. And it comes with popcorn and drinks. Here's shampoo, haircut, styling, and all this stuff is free. Oil change, safety check, you can't go wrong with that. 2 free medium butter burger combos. I think I better go back to that gym.
You're going to need the gym. Yeah. Yeah.
The car wash, more donuts. Oh, this is nice, very practical. A smoke detector and a home fire extinguisher. More sandwiches. Oh, and a car cleaning and detailing kit, so you can go to the car wash and you can go home and clean out the inside. Professional watch cleaning. Oh, look at that little puppy. Here's something for your furry friend. Complete wellness check and a rabies vaccination.
Nice.
And then here's $10 worth of free dry cleaning. That's a lot of dry cleaning. Yeah, this is a great package. I love it.
Well, and the fun isn't over. Okay, so
Okay,
you've got your packet, and then let me offer you your phone
My
one more
phone
time.
again. All right. Is it the same deal?
Yes,
I've got a
you
call,
got another
a
call,
voicemail
and
that
it
I don't
hasn't,
expect to
phone
see.
hasn't rang.
Yep, there it
Hit
is.
play and
Okay, let's see who called.
Hi, this is Bruce Wayne with the Gotham City Chamber of Commerce, and I'm just calling to make sure that you got your birthday packet okay. If not, we'll offer you a telephone number to reach out. We'll have something couriered right over to you. And in addition to that, I wanted to extend an invitation to you to join us for lunch at our next chamber meeting. We have a speaker that I think you'll find entertaining, and the lunch is on the house, of course. And I want you to sit at the head table with me as my special guest. And after the meeting is over, I'd like to introduce you around a little bit, particularly to those members that offered you free gifts for your birthday, and give you an opportunity to get acquainted. We meet on the third Thursday of every month at the Elms Club, and we'd be very delighted to have you there. So if you'd like to come to the meeting, just reach out to me and we'll arrange for a time.
That's awesome. That luncheon invitation on the end is just the cherry on the cake. Who would want to pass that up? And even if you don't want to go, you feel so special. You know, as you said, the executive director of the chamber invited me to lunch.
Right.
And you know what? You probably will be the only guest.
There's a lot of moving parts, Angela. There's graphics, there is the telephone we've talked about, list acquisition and mailings, communicating with the chamber, but we really strive to make it seem effortless, like it just kind of magically all happens behind the scenes. The program begins with us selecting the proper chamber, having a supportive board. Then naturally there's a process of educating the chamber executive and their staff in the program. And then working with the chamber to go out to their membership and also educate, motivate, persuade them to participate in the program, to offer those gifts that are obviously the backbone of the program, and then take it to the community. But again, we try to make most of the things that are happening behind the scenes just kind of transparent, that it just, again, magically happens.
It feels like a real birthday
Right,
surprise.
yeah.
So I'm understanding better and better all the time. How does the chamber benefit, actually?
Okay. Well, the chamber, and particularly the smaller chambers I've noticed around the country as we've gotten acquainted with them, are in difficult financial position. And we will help in a very meaningful way there. Separate, in addition to that, we'll help them with an outreach program that creates a tremendous amount of goodwill in the community. Historically, some of them have pigeonholed themselves to working only with the business community, but their name, the Chamber of Commerce's name, will be in the thoughts and the lips of residents all throughout the community, and that's going to spill over very favorably in their space. And then we're going to help them with attracting new members, particularly, Angela, brand new corporations that have just recently been formed because they've received a packet, welcome to the community with your brand new business. Help them retain the existing members that they have, because those members are going to now become glued to the chamber to participate in the program and even win back the members they may have lost because of difficult economic times or whatever.
Well, people will want to participate in this
And you've got to be a member in good standing with the Chamber of Commerce to participate.
in
That's
order
right.
to participate. Yeah, so it's a real incentive
Mm-hmm.
and to keep and retain members and get those members that have kind of floated away, get them back. So I heard you say something about non-dues revenue.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions about that.
Okay.
What is it exactly?
Okay.
And what kind of an impact are we talking about revenue-wise here? Just a little bit or change the world type revenue? Let me know.
Okay. Well, non-dues revenue traditionally is defined as all revenue that comes into a chamber that is not membership dues related.
Okay. Just like it sounds.
It's an important component to the revenue for a chamber because they need money. But if they increase their membership dues, sometimes that actually causes attrition with their membership.
I could see that.
So a $50 increase could cause a net loss, as an example, whereas this is just separate in addition to kind of income.
I could see that.
The problem for that in most chambers of commerce, particularly the smaller chambers, is that the programs that they have, or at least the feedback I've gotten from executives running those chambers, is relatively insignificant. You know, they might get a few $100s a year, or maybe a few $100 here and there, but it's not really meaningful. Our program will be a game changer for them. And I'll give you an example. The program, or the packet that you received, is $9 in revenue for the Chamber of Commerce. An average might be $6 or $9 per packet that is sent per birth, per new business, per wedding, you know, per birthday, certainly per new home that's purchased. But let's just take birthdays because it'll be simpler. Look at a small community with only 10,000 adults, maybe something like the community we're in now. Okay, that's about 200 birthdays every week. And keep in mind, Angela, birthdays happen 52 weeks of the year, so it's a steady stream of income for them. And $6 a packet times 200, that's easy math, right?
Right.
$9 is even easier math, right?
Every week.
Yeah, every week.
Every week.
$1,200 to $1,800 per week. Right, that's $60,000 to $90,000 a year in a small town chamber of commerce, and that's the kind of number that would certainly cause an increase in the salary for that chamber executive, and they work very hard for a modest amount of money in most cases. They're truly public servants, in my opinion. But clearly it would create an opportunity for them to receive a salary increase, but also the chamber board would be able to vote for other outreach programs that are separate in addition to the philanthropy or charitable aspects of our program.
Right. They could do more
Right.
as far as their mission goes. More
Right. We'd
community
enable
development.
them.
Yeah, more community development. It is a game changer. That's maybe in some really small towns, maybe even doubling or quadrupling. Well, not quadrupling.
But it'd be an important.
It would be a huge increase.
Yeah, there's no question. And then just to tease you, okay, a town with 100,000 people is 10 times 60 to 90,000. Now that's easy math.
Yeah, and that's another. That is a game changer, a big one.
So
yeah,
you see,
yeah,
it's all relative. You know, to the
it
size.
is. It is. Now you've talked some about goodwill that's created by the program. Tell me about that.
Well, even in a role play environment, when you were opening your packet, weren't you kind of feeling what somebody would feel with a free this and a free car wash and a free pizza and donuts and a workout and the jewelry store and dry cleaning and you could only imagine from a microcosm standpoint how you're feeling about that. In fact, let's roll it out. Let's say you get your packet on a Friday, and so you think, I'm going to bring a pizza home to no, Mama's not working tonight or in the kitchen. And so you bring your pizza, and you bring the kids go, pizza, and you go, well, that's a birthday gift from the Chamber of Commerce. And next morning, on Saturday morning, you get up and say, I'll surprise the kids, and I'll go pick up those dozen donuts for breakfast, right? And they love that, and you think, well, I'm feeling a little weighed down by those carbs, right? So I go to the gym, right? And maybe you hadn't been to the gym for a while, and you get a little sore. So on Sunday now, you're getting your free hour-long massage, right? And a free gift. And maybe you're a little disheveled from the massage, right? You had one of those, right? So you're a little disheveled, so you go to your salon, swanky little salon for a shampoo, cut, and style, right? And then Monday morning comes around, and you think, well, for the staff, I'll swing by and pick up a dozen cupcakes made with love, and I'll bring them into the break room, right? And you walk in the door, and they go, "Hey, Angela, look at that hair. That looks really nice. What did you do?" You go, "Oh, that was part of my birthday, right? From the chamber, right?" And they go, "Well, those cupcakes look amazing. Where did you get those?" And you go, "Well, that was a chamber gift, right?" And then lunchtime rolls around in a few hours, and one of your coworkers invites you to lunch, and you've got 4 or 5 choices, right? On where you want to go for your birthday lunch. And you think, well, we'll do barbecue today and Chinese tomorrow, right? And so you go out for lunch, and as you're coming back from lunch, you swing by the flower shop and you pick up your bouquet of birthday flowers, right? Seasonal flowers, and you set those on your desk, and everybody that walks by goes, "Where'd you get the flowers, Angela?" And you go, "Well, that's just, part of the birthday thing." And that night your family's at dinner, and you're planning your birthday dinner, and you're planning your weekend, and you go, "Well, I'm gonna get that oil changed. I'm way overdue on oil change. I'll get that free oil change, and I'm gonna take in 18 holes of golf." And if you internalize that for a second, you say, my birthday has become a birth month because I'm redeeming all of these gifts over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks. And then imagine you are just one of, in even a small town like this, 200 people that week that have that going on. And then when you talk about goodwill, imagine those packets showing up in social media. Imagine conversations about that happening in social media and the buzz with friends that are involved. "Come with me to the movies on Saturday. I've got free tickets," right? Where did you get the free tickets?
From
right?
the chamber,
Okay.
in my birthday package.
Right. So,
yeah.
And you get 200 of those happening every week. You can't buy that kind of goodwill.
That's it's really great. When you go through it in a story like that, it becomes your birthday month.
Right,
and
that's right.
People will buzz about that because you just keep doing all these free things. Yeah, and they're great things.
And every day something new and exciting.
Yeah, every day, and they're all great things. So how would you say your program attracts new members, retains the ones that you have, and maybe brings back those old ones?
Well, the one thing to keep in mind is that business owners, for the most part, live in the community where their business is. So they're experiencing the program. Their wife gets their birthday packet, or they receive it, or their niece has a child and they receive the new baby packet, or whatever. Okay. And they're feeling that buzz. It's their employees that are walking in with the dozen cupcakes made with love for the break room, right? Or talking about their massage or their haircut or their trial at the gym or their oil change. And an astute business person with a marketing mind is going to want to tap into that. But the only way to be able to tap into that is to be a member. They can't achieve that kind of buzz on their own.
Right, not on their own.
It's not possible because it's an outreach from the business community, you see, led by the chamber. And the barrier to entry is that you've got to be a member. So they're going to retain their membership in a way that they would have never retained it in the past, because it's not just a networking opportunity, or it's not maybe just to give back to the local business community or to join for the goodness of their heart. They can't live without being a member of the chamber. A new business that's formed is going to be rocked with a new packet with all kinds of gifts that are germane to a business, logo design or whatever it might be, copy paper or something, right? It's going to be business-related things, okay? And from the chamber, they're going to receive that call, ringless voicemail call, inviting them to come to the meeting, have a free lunch, listen to the speaker, right? So they're going to be caught up in the excitement and the buzz from the program. And then lost members are going to be on the outside looking in. They're going to be like, I should have, maybe I should get back in touch with them.
Get back in there.
With hat in hand, they say, what does it take for you to take me back?
Right,
Let me back in.
There's no other program that gets right into people's homes like that, one-on-one, and the voicemail. That's a that's a clincher.
Well,
I
and
really
it's
like
the
that.
collective that makes it so powerful. So
Yeah.
individually, not any one of those members who offered you a gift certificate could have the wow factor that it has when it's being presented in the way that we're presenting it. And so those business owners are going to be savvy enough that they're going to go, this is something I want to be part
Yeah,
of.
I need to be a part of that. That's right.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can. Yes. Now, are you looking for a particular demographic, a certain size Chamber of Commerce, anything like that?
To be honest with you, we think the choice of the proper Chamber of Commerce may be the single most strategic decision in the success of our business, because we're choosing a partner. And so, yes, we're looking for like-minded chambers, chamber executives with supportive, forward-thinking boards, because we're talking about a strategic alliance with a third party. We also, frankly, are targeting smaller chambers, which surprises some when they hear that. It's been our experience that smaller chambers tend to, well, they certainly have need from a financial standpoint for the kind of program that we have, but they also tend to be more open to the kind of outreach programs that we're talking about. They're more personal.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been my
exactly what I was
experience.
going to say.
Yeah.
They are able to provide a more personal
That chamber
atmosphere.
executive knows them all by name.
Right.
Okay. In a metropolitan area, the chamber executive might be focused on, can we get the airport for the new metropolitan area, or what's going to happen with the governor's race? But in the smaller communities, they tend to be more focused on the service
Right.
and really serving the community and the business community. And we have more of an appetite for that type of
That makes
chamber.
sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So now, Cole, as my dad used to say,
Uh-oh.
yeah, get ready, get ready.
Here it comes.
If it appears too good to be true, is there a catch? What's the catch here?
What's the fine print, right?
Right, right.
You caught me. There is a catch. Okay. The catch is that when we developed our business plan and we researched the market, Angela, we determined that there were about 3,000 chambers of commerce in the United States that might be particularly interesting to us to work with. When we attract a new chamber, it's a very involved relationship, as we talked about. And we might be able to assimilate one brand new chamber in a relationship with them every, say, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 10 a year. Okay. So when you consider the clamoring that we're expecting at our door, keep in mind that the chamber executives frequently are saying to me, let me see if I get this right, Cole. You're going to send a card, a sentimental, customized birthday card to every resident in my community, and it's going to cost me nothing, no investment whatsoever. Okay. And then on top of that, you're going to send me a non-dues revenue check that is substantial. As you said, what's the catch? And I'm like, that's exactly what we're going to do. And so we assume that we're going to have an awful lot of interest. And that's going to allow us to be selective. And of course, naturally, it's a first come, first serve. So I guess the catch is that we're a different kind of business, and we're not going to be able to just accommodate anyone who wants to be involved. And so those that do want to be involved ought to hold their hand up pretty quick.
Pretty quick. Yeah, yeah. I think you will have some clamoring at your door. I think it's a great concept, and everybody wins big time. It's obviously fantastic for the chamber. It's good for the community, and the chamber members. Plus, it's exciting, and it's just lots of fun. And every resident in the community gets touched sooner or later. We all have birthdays.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
In a meaningful way.
It's a great concept. So thanks for sharing some time with me today. Thank you for thinking of this program and telling us about it, developing a program that's filled with love, benevolence, philanthropy, and just a win-win all the way around. I think you're going to have a great time with this, Cole.
Well, thanks. I've enjoyed very much the opportunity to share some time with you.
I've enjoyed it too. Thank you.